Alright, so I'm doing an inspection on my bees today, and I'm glad I did, because one of my hives, well, the only hive that survived, is wanting to swarm. They've made some swarm cells on some frames, so I just opted to do a split, make one hive into two. So I'm going to flip you around here so you can see. Hold on a minute. Get this out of the way. Alright, so as you can see, they're a little upset at me. I was in there, this top box here, I replaced it. The box that it was in was well, it needs some repairs. Hold on a minute, I'll show you. So, got this piece right here I need to repair. They've been using this as an upper entrance, which was fine at the time, but over in this hive, my mini long Langstroth that I built after these, because I had a swarm in here from last year. They died. Unfortunately, it was my fault. I thought I'd done treatment on this one for mites. I had not, and from mite overload, they ended up dying off. So anyway, the reason why I wanted to replace that box was because I was getting mice in this one. There was mice in this, as you can see right here. Shouldn't have no more problems with mice. I replaced, I put a guardian beehive entrance at the front entrance there. That should prevent mice and beetles from getting in. It should also help a little bit with robbing, which I don't really have an issue with robbing unless one of my hives die, which in that case I don't really care if they take it. But yeah, they're a little perturbed, but that should be much better for them. They got a whole new empty box on top to fill out. They got brood. They got drones. There was a few swarm cells in the bottom. I squashed those, so that should take care of it, at least so far in my experience. Once I've done a split, if I squash any remaining swarm cells that are in the original hive, usually take care of itself. They think that they've swarmed. So this is the split. So what I have on top of here is a feeder. You put your sugar water on here. These are floats right here. The bees come up, as you can see them. They're coming up, and this helps prevent them from drowning. I will actually open this up real quick for you so you can see. So basically what I did, that entire box was completely full. So I went through each frames, checked them through, made sure that that the queen wasn't on any of them, and then I pretty much just moved them straight over. So it's got everything. It's got honey, nectar, pollen, brood. There's some drones in there. Kept all the bees that were on the frames on them, and then I even shook some extra ones from the original hive in there to make sure that they would have enough to get them through any cold nights, any more cold nights, and to also be able to take care of and keep the brood warm. So hopefully here soon I'll start seeing some brood hatch. This right here, nothing but 1-to-1 sugar water. Actually, before I even do that, I need to kind of move this a little bit. Move this forward and to the side. Let's fix this. Hold on. I know you're kind of got a weird angle there. All right. So, sorry about that. I needed to fix my hive. It was a little catawampus. So, my hive right now currently, I've got one single deep on this one. One single deep. It's an 8 frame, bottom board, hive stand. It's got a guardian beehive entrance, and I got a top feeder here. Now these feeders, I love these compared to these frame feeders. They're good when you ain't got nothing else. They work perfect. They're just fine. They got these little ladders on here. Bees climb up and down. You're going to still have some that die. That's part of it. Just not as much as if you didn't have the ladders. This is a hive that it's a dead out. It died. I cleaned it up. Got the dead bees out. I just been using it to kind of store some of these medium frames. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to freeze them. Right now, I don't have room in my freezer to freeze them. I've been lucky, really lucky. I haven't had any issues, knock on wood, out of wax moth. Really, really lucky. These frames here, they're built out too much. They're all catawampus. It's not suitable for the hive. As you can look at that. Your frames really shouldn't be any wider than or your wax really shouldn't be any wider than your frames. So you look there. So this is one that was in one of these dead outs. You can see there was some brood. They were starting to build it out, and there's some bees that were clustered in, trying to keep the brood warm and trying to keep themselves warm. Same thing on the backside. They were just starting to draw it out. Unfortunately, though, they died out. I will be getting 2 nukes here soon, so I'll be making videos of whenever I install those as well. Installing nukes are pretty straightforward. It's pretty much transferring frames with bees and everything straight into your hive. It's not that big a deal. But let me fill this feeder up and everything and get them closed up, and I'll make some more videos if y'all want. Thanks.